Alrighty, we are live. Okay, let's see if it's gonna be popping on this Sunday at 11:15. All right, so hopefully this is all looking clear. Man, I was watching my previous live streams. I need like someone or something to zap me every time I say the word because on the previous live stream I was watching it and I kept being like yeah, so this and this and like I just need someone to like shock me and train me not to do that, because it's a bad habit I gotta break. Okay, we got 0 viewers right now, so we'll wait 2 to 3 more minutes and see if we get some people to come in today. Let's get the hydration going. Hopefully everyone's Labor Day last weekend was fun and a good time. I went out to the lake with my family, which was pretty good. I got some sun, which it's gone. We're back to being pasty again, which is unfortunate. Now let's do this. Live chat. Close. Alright. If no one joins in here today, I think what I'm going to do... Actually, I'm going to pull up my mortgage calculator, because another thing I want to do is... that I thought was pretty cool. Or at least a fun thing to do, if no one's really coming in today, is maybe talk about rentals and breaking those down with an actual like mortgage calculator. So I might get into that. I might do some of that, maybe like investing in the Argyle area. I don't know. If no one else joins within the next like 3 minutes and leaves a comment over a place, I think that's where I'm gonna go, because I've been working with some investors right now and kind of breaking down numbers in different areas on what people are renting things for, and we shall just see. Wait, one more minute and then we'll get into this. But it does seem like right now, like I've talked about this a couple times on my live stream, like I get like 20-30 views I think, and then you know I'll post this and then it'll end up getting like 100 to 120 views. So I feel like there's still people that come in and watch this, whether or not they're just, you know, this is usually like an hour-long video, so people might just be throwing it on their screen or something and not really watching it because it's just a longer video, or some people might be sitting down for the full 1 hour and watching the whole thing. But I really do, I'm serious, I really need someone. I need to have something like just on my wrist or on my neck that just zaps me every time I say That would break the habit really quick, I think. Okay. Okay, let's see here. I do also want to pull up the MLS, because if I'm going to get into rentals and talking about that, it'll show me the closed rentals for Argyle. Let's do Argyle. Alright, let's just jump right into it, man. Okay, we're going to be doing rentals over in Argyle. I'm going to be picking some of like the neighborhoods around here and kind of breaking those down, and then what would make sense on pricing. I think this would be a fun little video. I don't know. We'll see. If someone else comes in and leaves a comment, then I'll do that. But for right now, it seems like it's gonna be a pretty quiet Sunday. Okay, let's do this. We have, I think it shows we have 1 viewer right now. Maybe. Okay, so let me pull up. Let me just find a neighborhood real quick. That would be good. Let's do residential lease active, closed, and Argyle. Okay, let's start with the Harvest. Yeah, let's start with Harvest Meadows because it seems like there's a lot of actives right now. So let's see if we can find this Harvest Meadows. Argyle. This might not pull up on my. Okay. Harvest. Okay, here we go. Neighborhoods. Okay, so within the Harvest right now, 526,000 is the average. This is a pretty popular neighborhood too, so let me move my screen. Alright, so what we'll do is I'll take what some homes are listed for. So here's what we'll do. We'll go over here, type this in. We'll change this to I think Lennar is building like 2 types of homes within that community. I think there's like a cottage series, if I'm not mistaken, and then there's like a classic series or something. Those cottage homes are very, very simple with things. And by simple, I mean like not top quality. I'm trying to be nice here. But yeah, Lennar is gonna be on like I know over at Preserve, there's a good side of Preserve at Honey Creek. Like when I went over there and checked out the homes there, but there are those, if you're looking at those like super cheap homes that are 1 story, those are very, very low quality. I think Lennar in general is on the lower quality of things. I know that people usually like them because they're at a lower price point, but usually the quality on like a Lennar is not going to be too far off from a DR Horton. I mean, I feel like it also depends on the neighborhood. Like I've come across good Lennar homes, but I think I like Pulte better than Lennar. Okay, anyways, back to this. Thank you for leaving a comment, Chris. Getting me warmed up for the day. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out leases and let's see. Let's not do for sale. Let's do let's do for rent. And okay, these are all the rentals. I want to find a closed one. So I have on my MLS sheet, I have some closed ones here. I have a closed that's a 4-bed, 3-bath, 2,215 square feet. Closed at $2,795 per month. And then I have another one that is a 4-bed, 3-bath. Let's see, 2,077 square feet at $3,200 per month. And then got some more closed here. I got a 3-bed, 2-bath, 1,934 square feet. Closed at $2,725 per month. Right now, actually, let me get a couple more just because I don't know everything. That's going to be on there to show me. So I want to get as close as possible to these other ones. 2,208 square feet, 2,825 per month. Okay. So now we'll go over and we'll look at what's available right now. So let me find, okay, so here's a 4-bed, 3-bath, 2,700, and does that match up with one? No, I need something that's a little bit smaller. We're looking for like 2,000. Okay, this one could do, because this one's pretty close. Okay, so for example, this one here. I think this is a good one to start with. This is a townhome. This is a CB Ginny located within Harvest. Okay, I like this one. Okay, this is a 2023. This is new construction. Now, I don't know if the new construction, some of these new construction people right now are selling to investors, but we're just breaking down some math here. Okay, so if this one is, let's see, this one is I'm just trying to compare it now. All right, this is a 3-bed, 3-bath, 2,001 square feet. It's listed at $414K. So this one's listed at $414,000. Now there's another one in here that was a 3-bed, 2-bath, 1,934 square feet at $2,725. So right now the market tells me that, okay, this home could potentially close for even more because it's got more baths than that other one that closed at $2,000. But just for simple, let's just keep it at $2,700. So then what would we need to bring to the table? So we got 414. Down payment, let's just do 20% right now, but we'll see how that changes. Interest rate, let's just say you can lock in at like let's just say a 7, even though I have people locking in lower than that. But I think whenever I'm doing my numbers, I'm always doing it like on the higher side of things, you know? Like I always want to give like the higher side because you really don't know what's going to come out with the things. 30 years, sure. PMI, no. Homeowners insurance, let's do, it's a townhome. Let's do like 2,500 per year. Could be more, could be less. Sometimes on the rentals, it's a little bit cheaper actually with the home insurance. Monthly HOA. Let's get the HOA within this neighborhood. Let me get the HOA and the tax rate here. Let's do this. Tax. I think there's also a MUD in it. I think I might start doing this more because this is actually like. Because I feel like I'm gonna actually learn something too because I just break down so many numbers in houses every day. This kind of allows me to know a little bit more what's going on with each market when I kind of break down like what the rents are going for, what you would need to bring down to the table. Yada yada yada. Okay, let's look here. I'm gonna just find some actives. So 414. I just want to find some actives right now. Let me get this. Okay, so the HOA in here is $550 semi-annually. So, what would the monthly 550? Guys, I'm bad at math. Don't look. Okay, the harvest 550 times 2. Really divided by 91 per month? That doesn't. I feel like that doesn't feel right. Yeah. Okay, yeah, it's $1,100 annually, which breaks down to 91. Let's just say $92. $92 monthly. Tax rate in here. Let's see the tax rate. Taxes. Oh, they're putting the PIT on here. Interesting. The MLS is doing a lot better job. There's like new contracts and new laws now with these builders having to like disclose the PID better, because like previous years they have not been doing a good job, and then people are like, wait a second, I didn't know I was gonna have to pay 0.2% extra on a PID. Or so I'm seeing MLS stuff get listed a little bit better, which is good because it helps me actually get the correct numbers for people. Okay, 0.21754 plus 1.2746 plus 0.85 plus 0.21. Alright, you're looking at a 2.64% tax rate. So let's just say we closed on this house at $414,000 times 0.0264. So you're looking at about, let's just round this number up to about 11,000. Okay, so here's all our numbers. Now, typically on, you know, rental stuff, the tenant is going to be paying the utilities, they're going to be, you know, handling the internet, all that stuff. So now if you're looking at this and you're buying the home and you're going to be living in it, just budget another anywhere. I mean, depends on the season, depends on the time, but you could budget anywhere from like another, I mean, internet, water, gas, electric could be 300 to 500, even more if it's a bigger home, but maybe, you know, also budget. But that doesn't show up on this mortgage calculator in those details. So that's just the bone price. See, I said again. You shock me, please. Someone shock me. At least I'm a little bit more aware now. Okay, 414,000. I think you could go a little bit less than that because it's like new construction on my new construction ones. So for simplicity's sake, let's just say we close on this home at 400K. Let's bring this down. And then I know that this home right now will close around 2,800. So what do we need to do to bring down this? Okay, so you would need to either bring, see what 20% does. 20%'s not enough. 30%, 40%. So 40% would get you better, and then if you could get locked in at around, because you barely want to break even here, at least on the first year. Depends kind of how you want to go about your business, but that first year of doing your rental is, you know, especially with the mortgage rates where they're at right now, it's going to be a little bit tough to maybe find that margin that you want. However, going into your second year or your third year, I mean, you could lock in at a 6.2 right now, right around that range, and then maybe, you know, into next year we're down at 5%, and then all of a sudden you're starting to see a bigger margin. And then also how rents work is that it usually, you know, rents, they usually just keep on increasing, which at some point that's just gotta give. Like, I don't know when, but I feel like the rental market with things, it's kind of slowed down with apartments and stuff, but some of the single family housing has still gone like crazy. But all right, so overview here, guys. For this home, okay, this CB Jenny, let's just go through this one. Floor plan, dining, kitchen, family room. It's not gonna really have the high ceilings within it because you got the upstairs. Not a huge kitchen, but at least you do have like an island space, which makes it kind of feel like a kitchen in a way. I would have liked to seen those cabinets maybe stacked all the way to the top a little bit better, because I think it's a little bit funky. I walked through some of these. Like this one is, what? This one's electric. Is that an electric gas stove top? I think that's electric. And then the microwave, but then there'll be the vent there, and it's kind of funky. Like the vent will kind of pop up a little bit higher, and then there's this space between like the ceiling, and it doesn't seem even. So sometimes the cabinets for like the venting and hiding that get pushed up a little bit higher, and then it looks weird because then if you don't stack your cabinets to kind of even that out, it's like this weird gap. This would be a good little townhome to tour. I do like the closets within the CB Jennies. They are pretty good for townhomes. That is one of the things when I walk through them. Okay, so an overview here, guys. This one's listed at $414,000. Let's just say we were able to buy this for $400,000 and then we wanted to rent it out. When we go and break down the rental, you would need to bring about $160,000 for your down payment. Lock in at about, you could lock in at a 6.2, I guess. Oh, maybe a 6.3. I'm just saying, something like this home has been closing at about $2,725. So you would need to bring, let's see, 160,000, 40%. Maybe you do a little bit less if you lock in at a better rate. Home insurance about $2,500, but that could be a little bit cheaper, could be a little bit more, but I think about like $150 to $200 a month. It also depends on like the area that you're rated in. So like a place, Argyle, I don't know exactly. I gotta ask some of my families how their home insurance is and what they're rated. But like over in Salina and Prosper and Frisco, those homes over there are a lot more expensive, let's just say, when it comes to the homeowner's insurance due to the hail. But I mean, that's a good part of Texas. We get hail around here, so it'll be a little bit more expensive. Like I think my mom just said she was paying like $3,400 a year, which is like super high to me. You can also do something where you install a security system, like an ADT security system, and that could save you like potentially $400 a year if you do that. So, but anyway, homeowners insurance, monthly HOA is $92 over here in the Harvest. But that's how it kind of breaks down, and then you're coming out with like maybe $100 after that. So that's probably not the best margin that you want to see, right? Like you probably want to see at least bringing in like $300 because after your taxes, all those types of things. But it's usually like your first year is going to be very, very small margins, and then you're going to get into your second and third year and you're going to see those better margins unless you bring more money down. You know, you start bringing more money down, then you're looking better there. Okay, so Nicholas, can you review Village on Main Street in Frisco? Is this the Normandy neighborhood on Preston and Main Street? You're talking about that one? I'm pretty sure you're talking about that one. Let's look up. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I'm gonna do another video. I've done a couple. I haven't done like a proper video in that neighborhood yet. Is this pulling this up? This is not. Okay, it is. Okay, let's check this out. Well, there seems to not be. Do you just want me to review the area and kind of what it's like? They don't have anything about it right now. Like no floor plans, no pricing. Do you just want me to talk about the area and kind of review like the good things and maybe the bad things about it? Let's look at this site map. I mean, this is gonna be kind of blurry, but expected pricing. Okay, well these are gonna be what? These are gonna be like 40. Looks like some of these are probably gonna be like closer to 50, but it seems like a good amount of them are gonna be 40s. And then are these townhomes also going in here? That's what I feel like is also going in here with these other lots. There was Shattuck, who was 40-foot lots at 800,000. So that's where I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna guess like starting around here is gonna be like 7s to 8s. That's what I'm gonna guess. Now, if they're doing townhomes in here, they're probably gonna be like 450s, 5s. But this community doesn't. No, it does. Is this the pool area they're putting in? I think this is the pool area. I feel like when I drove by, they were building like a little pool area in there, but can't quite remember. I do like the amount of parks that they're putting. I mean, this is a super small, quiet neighborhood. So if you're looking for something a little bit easier right off Main Street, I do like where this is located though. Like I'll show you right now on the map. Let's go to the Google. Okay, this is located, you might know where this is located, Nicholas, but let's just show the other people that might not be as up to date as you. Okay, so, where are we? Here's Main Street. Here's Brinkman Ranch, which is like the last bit of land to sell in here. I went to school with actually the sons of the grandpa who owned this. Still owns it to this, well, doesn't own all of it. I mean, he sold a good bit of it off to Frisco. Like this whole left side, I think, has been sold off to Frisco. And now they're looking at the census reports. I was talking to the builder over in Lexington. They're looking at the census reports right now and trying to see if they want to put a new elementary school, new middle school, and a new high school all within this area. So that could be coming too. They haven't actually like announced that for sure, but there is word on the street that could be happening over in this area. But I mean, this is like the last bit of land. You do have this area up here, but this, right, remember this is like where the Fields of Frisco is coming in on this side, so this whole area will be built out. This is like the last like remaining huge lot of land that could turn into some other parts of neighborhoods and things like that. But you got Lexington that's building in a good bit of this. You have Lexington Village, that's a shopping center that's also going in for commercial stuff. But here's where the neighborhood's located. It's this one here. So Normandy. Okay, so CB Jenny is coming in. So I would expect CB Jenny to be priced around like 450s, 500s, and then I would expect Normandy homes to be priced around that same thing, like 700s, right in there, a little bit more. If they're 50-foot lots, they're going to be like 800. If they're 40-foot lots, they're probably going to be around like the 7s, is my guess. Normandy is like, I mean, right, CB Jenny, Normandy, Trophy, Southgate, those are all like the same builder because they're all owned by the same like corporate entity, but on the higher end you have Southgate, on like the middle you have Normandy, and then on the lower, I would even put a CB Jenny over a Trophy Signature. Like I would rather have a CB Jenny townhome rather than like a 40-foot lot, single family, 1-story Trophy Signature home. I don't know, I just find like the CB Jenny like closets, bathrooms, they're pretty solid. Some of the Trophy Signature stuff is like, it's a hit or a miss. Okay, let's do a direction from here and just show you how far away things are. So like Stonebriar Mall is about 11 minutes away. You wouldn't even have to get on the tollway. Let's just do Fields of Frisco just to show you how far away that is. That's not popping up with anything. Let's just do Newman Village because I know that that's right across the street from there, and this will give us a good idea. That is, you're about, what, 15 minutes away from the Fields of Frisco, down to Dallas, Texas, about 33 minutes from that point. Let's do DFW Airport. You're about 30 minutes away. Let's do Texas Health. No, let's do Medical City downtown. Medical City Frisco is about 8 minutes away from that point. So, and you're also right by downtown Frisco. Like this neighborhood, like if you're looking for something quiet and you're looking for a, somewhat of a solid builder, because I do like Normandy homes over some of the other builders. They're not my absolute favorite, but for like the price point, I do think they're pretty good in some of the, especially like over in Windsong Ranch compared to some of the other pricing too, and they do offer some like design incentives that people like. Some of these builders don't. Like you'll walk in and they'll be like, hey, what incentives are you offering? And they're like, we don't do that. We don't do incentives. We price our things at this price, and we're not like those other builders that do multiple incentives, and the price is the price, and if you want to work with us and you want to go with our lender, we'll give you $2,000 back at closing. And it's like, okay, cool. That doesn't help me. Did that answer some of your questions, Nicholas? I really like saying that name. Like, I am a fan. Hopefully I'm saying that right. I am a fan of that name. Oh, maybe he's gone. Maybe he got all he needed. He's not answering me anymore. All right. Let's go back to, should we go back to Argyle, or should we maybe talk about, what should we talk about? What should we talk about, guys? There's 4 people watching right now. What do we talk about? Give me something to review, or else I'm going to go back to Argyle. And any expected guesses on the launch date? I would say that I haven't driven past there in like 2 months, so I have no idea. If I saw the neighborhood right now and what it looked like, I think I'd have a better idea. I'm gonna guess that probably if they have all this stuff on their website, and if there's a model home being built in there, they're probably like 2 months out. But I like I said, I feel like there was a model home getting built over there. I feel like there was when I drove past there, but I'm not quite sure. I feel like there was. The model home is up over there, probably like 2 months away. So what, 2 months, November? Happy Thanksgiving, could be buying a Normandy home. Maybe. Okay, yeah, so this says coming to Frisco fall of 2023. So There's your there's your answer right there. I know that's pretty vague. There's 4 months in fall, so it could be any of those. Here's the school district. You got Frisco ISD, McSpeeden Elementary, Lawler Middle School. Let's look at what these are rated. Let's go here. And this stuff here is like all on my links down below too. Let's go here. This is what I use to pull like data for school districts. So let's just see what these school districts. Okay, McSpeeden. See what this one's rated. This is a 10 out of 10. Okay, so that, I mean, pretty good there. Let's see. I don't think it gets much better than a 10 out of 10. All right, Lawler. Lawler Middle School is rated 10 out of 10. And then Liberty High School. This is why everyone and their mom is trying to get into Frisco, because the school district's so good. Liberty High School is an 8 out of 10. So not as good on the high school. I mean, still better than some of the other ones, but it seems like maybe on this one, college readiness was a 10, 4-year average SAT score was in this range. SAT participation was 96%. This is what your AP TED scores was 9 out of 10. Equity overview, 8 out of 10. Okay, here's the race and ethnicity. Hopefully this is providing some value for you guys. I hope. Here's the student demographic. Students per teacher, 15 to 1. Okay, here's some reviews. This is interesting. I regret moving to this school district. We had the worst 2022-2023 school year with teachers who were unreachable. My son struggled the whole year. This one is a 5 out of 5. Great school. I'm happy to recommend this school to family and friends. This one is a 3 out of 5. Community atmosphere, nice facilities, and great neighborhood. Please replace my prior review. Okay, that one's in Spanish, so we're not even gonna try that. So you got 8 out of 10, 8 out of 10. The other high schools around there are performing at about the same. Okay. Now let's go. Shall we go back to Argyle? Shall we? I think we shall. I think that's what we're gonna do. Even though we were talking about Frisco right there, I think we're gonna go back over to Argyle unless someone leaves a comment right now. Which that doesn't. Come on, guys. Give me something to review. Talk about. Maybe. Maybe. Bueller. Bueller. Alright, we're going back into Argyle. Alright, let's pull out another neighborhood here. Let's do a search. Texas, Argyle. Give me a second, my screen will change here in a bit. Okay, let's look at Canyon Falls. Let's see Canyon Falls and what is going on with this neighborhood. Okay, so Canyon Falls right now, we have average days on market 58, average home price 683,000, average home price per square foot is $221. Okay, so Canyon Falls is pretty big. Now, let's look up a lease in here. Get some of that data. Just gotta pull all this data. Okay, got my piece of paper. Let's see here. What has closed? That is closed. You have a 4-bed, 3-bath, 2,772 square feet, closed at a whopping $3,650 per month. Then there's a 5-bed, 6-bath, 4,006 square feet, closed at $4,500 per month. Is there any active? There's no active leases right now. At least from the MLS that I'm pulling, there's 0 active leases. Trying to see here. Nope, that's all. Okay. HOA is how much? HOA. Well, let's type in this tax. Tax rate. We're talking about Canyon Falls. Tax rate. Ooh, this one has the mud on here. Perfect. Damn, they're doing such a better job with putting out the tax rates. Super helpful. Okay, this one's 2.63. 754. HOA is, let's see, $661 quarterly, which if I pull out my calculator, 661 times 4 divided by 12, and at $220 a month, which is pretty high, but you get a bunch of amenities within here, so that's a bonus. Okay, now we need to find one for sale that is either a 4-bed, 3-bath at 2,700 square feet. Okay, just literally like this one. Okay, perfect. All right, so this is the one that we're gonna be breaking down. So this 4-bed, 3-bath, we need to get it around 3,700 per month, because that is currently what the market is showing me. Someone texting me? Mom, I'm doing a live stream. Come on, you know this. Okay. Oh, my computer just... My computer's spazzing out. It's back. We're back. Okay, let's see here. This one is... Let's just look through these photos. Okay, so no one's behind you. You got a pool. Okay. Okay. Front office space. I like the front office space because it's got double windows here, so that's going to bring in a lot of light. Fireplace tiled with a mantle. Okay. Little wet bar area. That's interesting for this size square footage plan. Don't see that a whole lot. Cabinets. Good amount of cabinets. Pretty basic sink, double vanity, framed up shower. It's got a bench in there, but that's gonna be pretty tight, but I think the bench is fine though. A lot of people want like that half wall up there with the bench. Oh, they're a drummer. There's a whole bunch of drums in there. Outside patio, that looks nice. Oh, here's all the upgrades within the house. Canyon Falls, do they show the amenities? No, they don't. Okay, so this one is a 4-bed, 3-bath, 2,761 square feet, listed at what? 720K. Now, let's just say, you know, we're gonna put it in an offer at like 700,000. We're gonna have like high option, short option period. We really like the home. Putting down a lot of earnest money, putting over 1% earnest. You really like it, right? But you're kind of, maybe we're lowballing them. You know, maybe we're coming in at like 699. Okay? Let's just say we're coming in at 699. So, let's go back to our handy dandy mortgage calculator. So we want to get this price to $3,700 per month if we're renting it out, at least, so that we break even. After that point, it's on you how much you want your margin to be. All right, 699. Let's just start with 20% so you don't got that PMI. Then let's say we lock in at a 6.2. Property tax, let's see, we're at 699. 699 times, what did I say? 0.0263,754. Alright, you're looking at about 1850. And you're not going to get homestead. Now, if you're looking, if right now we're breaking this down with these property taxes and like how much you're paying and these types of things. If you're working or you're walking with me on this and you're actually just thinking about buying the home, keep in mind, and it's going to be your primary residence, keep in mind you will have a homestead exemption. So, you know, this home might be $699,000, but after homestead exemption, it could be, you know, they could be taxing you on a $600,000 home or a $630,000 home. It just kind of depends on that year and how high the market went and what they did. But just for example, it could be a little bit less than what is popping up on here for me for like property taxes. Okay. Let's do, I want to do, what's 150? No, that's 175 times 12. Yeah, I mean, this is 200. Let's just do, oh, my computer just blanked out again. What is going on with the connection, man? Oh, it's this. Oh, jeez. My cable. My cable. Let's do 2100. And then this HOA was $220 per month. So, from just looking at this, if you wanted to rent this out, you'd either have to lock in at a, ooh, you'd have to lock in, yeah, that ain't never gonna happen. We ain't never gonna get down to 3% ever again. Let's just say, let's lock in there, and then you'd have to bring, trying to get this to 3,700. Yeah, you'd have to bring about 59% down payment to this one to make that a doable rental. So a little bit more money there. Not as competitive within Canyon Falls, it seems though. Currently, doesn't seem that bad. There wasn't a whole bunch of actives right now within there. So either they're renting out really good and they're able to get those. I mean, there's another one. Let's see. I don't know. What was the other one? Okay, let's try to find one at 4,000 square feet. See what that's priced at. It's 4,000. It's 26. It's 3,000. That's 3,895. That's 3,837. I might go with that one. It's 4,200. 29, 29, 20, 28, 28. Come on. Ooh, that's, no, that's not. No. Come on, give me a 4,000 square foot one. Okay, that's 4,187. I'm trying to find one closest to. Okay. That's a 5-bed, 5-bath. Alright, let's just do this one because that one seems to be the closest in the sense of like what that other one was spec'd out to be. Alright, let's walk through this. Okay, high ceilings, that looks nice. Entryway, dining over to the side. Okay, so you got a formal dining on the front. Office space, really good built-ins on the look at the double-sided built-in. 2 people could be working in there. That's pretty nice. Kitchen cabinets, blue. I do think that looks tasteful with the gold. I think that looks good. A little tasty. Man, they got some upgrades in here. If they did like the back wall up against the headboard. Okay. Closet, powder bathroom, other bathrooms. Oh, and they fully built out their back patio. Look at this one. And they got a little garden back there, basketball hoop. Hello. Not too shabby. Okay, this one is a 5-bed. All right, leave a comment, guys, because I'm just talking about rentals and stuff over here in Canyon Falls. But if you want me to tour and talk, I guess not tour, but talk about something or review something, just go ahead and leave a comment in the chat. Because right now I'm just talking to myself. But maybe that's entertaining enough. Okay. This one's listed at $825,000. Now, let's say that we go in. How long has this been on the market? Ooh, on the market for 82 days, which makes sense because they got all these like things within the house that are so like particular that they probably want as much money as possible, because that's what sellers want. They just want as much money as possible. So I'm gonna say that this one is overpriced. We're gonna go in at like 7. We're gonna go in at 785. Okay, we're gonna go in at 785 there. Now we're trying to get as close to 4,500 per month, because that's what the market's showing me, and that's what another home previously rented out with like the same specs. So let's go over to our handy dandy mortgage calculator. Let's do 785. We'd need to bring a down payment of $46. Let's do 47. All right, you need to bring a down payment of 47%. Yeah. Let's do 47%. So that'd be like 3,689.50. And then, okay, so that's how much out of pocket. Okay, loan amount. Okay, then let's say you could refinance maybe later at like 5%. You'd be looking at like maybe a 405 like that. This is a good margin to me. If you could refinance going into next year, if the rates start dropping, which I think that's like later on in future, end of like Q3 or Q4 of next year. I hope it's sooner. Or do I? Do I hope it's sooner? Because if it is, then we're just going to get back into, I don't want to get back into that 2020 market. Because the thing was, like, everyone was like, oh, wow, it must be good to be a real estate agent right now. All these people are buying homes. But it was just so competitive, and so many people were losing that agents were really, really getting burnt out, that it was difficult. Like, I'm doing a lot more business now that it's kind of slowed down with the amount of people that I've kind of, they're not, I don't know if they were window shopping before, but like the people I'm working with that want to buy a house, they're buying houses. Beforehand, I felt like it was still kind of dealing with like some window shoppers, because it was like a really low interest rate, and they were just kind of looking around, because I don't know. But anyways, it was pretty difficult the previous, or I guess 2 years ago, back in like 2021, when it was super competitive. Now it's slowed up, and it's a lot easier getting people into houses right now. So if rates jump, or not jump, but if they drop back down to 5%, I think maybe the floodgates will open again. You'll have all these buyers rushing back in. Okay. Does that kind of make sense? I got the homeowners, let's do the homeowners insurance a little bit more though. But I mean, even at $220 per month, oops. Scratch all this, scratch all this, scratch all this. I forgot to do the property taxes. Scratch it all. Hold on, this is gonna change it. Maybe some of you guys noticed that. Okay, well, it's just gonna be 20,000. Okay, so I mean, even these margins still look relatively good to me. I mean, you probably have to come in with a little bit more on your down payment. You have to come up to like 50% maybe on the down payment to make these rentals start to kind of work. But if later on you refinanced down at 5%, you could be looking at like a $300, $400 margin. Now for property management companies, if you're just handling one on your own, pretty doable, maybe 2, maybe 3. You start doing more than that, it starts getting pretty aggressive with things. So maybe you hire a property management group. Some of them will do a flat fee of $99 per month. And then other agents or other people who have property management groups, you have to have a broker's license in order to also do property management, which is what I'm going to try to do. I can't do my broker's license right now because I haven't been in real estate long enough, but once I'm in real estate active for 4 years, I believe consecutively active, you can get your broker's license, and then you can property manage. I think that's the next thing. But my real estate group that I'm a part of, Robin, my broker, has her own property management group that she kind of handles. So what she does is she takes, if you have one house, it's 10% monthly of that monthly rent. If you have 2 or 3 houses, it's 9%, and then if it's more than 3 or more than 6, it starts getting into like 7 to 8%, so a little bit cheaper the more houses you bring these property management groups. But there's other property management groups that do like, you know, a $99 flat listing fee, but I would say about $99 to $150 is what you're going to pay a property management group to kind of handle all your things, right? And handle the tenant, work the tenant through, approve them, make sure they're all good, run their credit, do all that background information that you need to do. So I mean, even if you went less, maybe you did, you know, maybe you did an offer at $770, and you could do down payment of maybe 41%, $315,000. Might be doable, maybe not. Okay, we have 2 people watching now. Anyone want to leave a comment? Any takers over an area to talk about? Because we've just been talking about Argyle right now so far. And the live stream is going to be done in about 20 minutes. Probably do one more neighborhood over here in Argyle, Flower Mound area. What's you doing? But we got 3 viewers right now. Anyone? Because I'll just talk about another neighborhood in Argyle here. Maybe we'll talk about Pecan Square. Maybe. Okay, I waited. Now let's move to Pecan Square. Oh, it's not gonna pop up. Okay. Let's find it on the map. On the map. Somewhere along here, right? Is it in North Lake? I can't even remember. It might be North Lake. This is the heart. Yeah, it's North Lake. Okay. Here we are. Now, it doesn't have this updated within my search right now. Okay, let's get another piece of paper. Piece of papal. Alright, so. Alright, can I make this? Buckets. I missed it. Okay, so. Actually, it came right back to me. Redo. No, still missed. Okay. That's why I got cut from C team in 8th grade. There's a reason. That was devastating. Man, I think I cried. 7th grade, I played C team basketball for Cobb Middle School. 8th grade, I got cut because I couldn't run a suicide in time. Let's talk about Pecan Square, not about my miserable, short-lived basketball career in middle school. So within here, let's pull up. Let's pull up Pecan Square now. Give me 1 sec. We are going to look at Pecan Square in North Lake. I just want to. This will be the last, probably the last breakdown I do. And then we'll end today's video, unless someone else leaves. Comment over an area. But this live stream has been a little bit, it's been a little bit more hush-hush today. Okay. I'm pulling up some facts. Hold on. Let me get this. Okay. Price. Okay, let's see this. Closed, actives. Alright, so here we go. We got some closed here. Let's do, here's a 3-bed, 2-bath, 1,590 square feet, closed at $2,600 per month. Then there's a 3-bed, 3-bath, 2,166 square feet, closed at 20. I'll tell you what, I'm really liking breaking this down and doing these numbers like this, because it is actually, I feel like I'm walking away with something after this as well, and figuring some things out, because I'll sit there, I'll have an investor come in, we'll go back and forth, they'll talk to me, and I'll be there for like 2 hours on my computer breaking down numbers and doing this. So I think if I can do this like every Sunday and kind of just do it myself and like go in and like just look at stuff and run some numbers, it'll just start giving me some better ideas and quicker answers to some investors if they come in and ask me some questions. I don't have as many investors like buying over in like this I mean, it's more families going in over here. I mean, I'm sure there's still people, because obviously there's some closing. Let's see the highest one. Okay, the highest one I see right now is a 4-bed, 3-bath. What is it? Where'd it go? 4-bed, 3-bath, 2,908 square feet at 3,650 per month. Now HOA, tax rate. Let's check those out. Let's see. HOA is 2,260 annually. Tax rate is, oh, that don't give me a tax. Tax is, okay, and look at this. This tax rate, perfect. Man, they're doing it. I'm so happy to see this now. Slowly but surely, they're getting better and better at putting this in. All right, one more second, guys. I'm getting these numbers down. This has been the lowest tax rate out of those other ones within Pecons, but now the HOA is the highest, I think. Okay, what's 20? $188 per month on the HOA. All right, now let's find one on the low end at like 1,500 square feet. Let's find one at 1,500 square feet and look at that. That's probably gonna be like the townhome, right? 1,500. Sort these. Can I sort these by living area? Let's go all the way down here. Okay, this one's 1,600. Okay, let's take this one. Ooh, this is an Ashton Woods. Ooh, I might actually go tour this. You might find an Ashton Woods home tour here soon on the DAPA.DANIEL channel. On the channel. Help me. Okay, let's look through this. This is going to be, oh, look at this backyard. It's choice. At least they gave you a tree. They give you one tree. Okay. Yeah, that is. Okay, these were the amenities. I mean, the amenities over here are bang on. Pretty nice. I do like the amenities over here. But this house is super small. But that does look nice. I think. Even though I think maybe I'd go a darker wood on the bottom, but you don't see as many families doing darker wood on the bottom. But with these light cabinets on this, it kind of just all blends in. And I don't think that looks as good. I think a darker wood would look pretty nice on that. Bathroom is not going to come with the tub, but some people don't care about the tub. I really might do, I'm serious, I might do a tour of this. Okay, let's just take this one. So this is a 3-bed, 2-bath, 1,662 square feet. It is currently listed at $440. Okay, so if we take $440, let's just say it's a builder, maybe they come off 15, maybe $435. Okay, we're trying to get this number to $2,600 per month. Let's see what we have to do. So let's say we close this at $435. Let's just start our down payment at 20%. say we lock in at a 6.4, and then our property taxes, let's just say the home gets valued at what we bought it for, just for simplicity, times 0.0258 equals 11,000. No PMI, homeowners insurance maybe a little bit less, HOA like 188 per month. Okay, so to get this to 2,600 per month, we're going to need to either if we did this, maybe we refinance, maybe you'd have to lock in, that's not really gonna happen. All right. So let's just get back to 6.42, and then you'd have to bring, a little over 50%. Yeah, you'd have to bring 50%, 56% down to start getting the numbers to work. Actually, maybe a little bit less. You'd have to bring it down to like 54%. So like out of pocket right now, like let's say you did buy this and you had your down payment of $234,900, and then let's say the value of the home is 443 times, let's say your closing cost is about 4%, so that's 17,000. So total out of pocket of this one would be you'd be out of pocket $252,300. That's how much you'd be out of pocket if you went on this one with your closing costs afterwards. So you would need to put in now, let's say you could refinance maybe into next year at 5%. You'd be looking at a margin of about $300, $400 per year, which could bring you in about $5,000 per year, which isn't a whole bunch that first year or second year. It's really when you start getting past that second year into the third year or fourth year, these rentals start really making money. But then again, it could be down to you and how much you're bringing to your down payment as well. So let me see on the high end here. Let's do one that's 3,000 square feet. 3,000, what do we got, 3,000? Where's the 3,000? 3,000, anyone? That's 28, there's no 3,000, but I guess we could do a 4-bed, okay. Here's the one that's as close to the other one that closed. So, this one is a 4-bed, 3-bath, 2,886 square feet. Currently listed at $518K. Let's walk through this one. So you got front porch area with a window, mudroom. Mudroom doesn't have like any cubbies. It's kind of annoying. It just has hangers there. Office space. Using for this one. Star Wars posters in the background. You can always appreciate that. Kitchen area, dining, living room. See, I kind of like this, how they have, you see that wall, how it kind of comes down between the dining and the living room? It kind of makes a section between the two. I do like that. Some of these floor plans, it kind of just all feels like one big apartment. I do like how they kind of split that. Bedroom, bathroom with a tub, okay. Oh, and it does have a bump, oh, and it's got an upstairs. Well, of course, from the front it gives the illusion that it's a one-story, but in the back it's a bump up. And it's a corner lot. Okay. Not too bad. Now, we need to get this number to... Oh wait, was this 3,908? Was I looking at the wrong thing? No, that's 2,908. Right? Let me look at this. Hold on. Gotta make sure I'm giving y'all the right information. Yeah, 2,908 at least. Okay, yeah, perfect. So that is right. Okay, so that was 3,000. Now, yeah, we need to get this as close as possible to 3,650 per month. So what do we need to do? Now this is listed at 518. Let's just say put in an offer at 495, which maybe they take, maybe they don't. But let's just say we put one in at 495, and we put 20% down, and you lock in at like a 6.5. And your tax would be $495 times 0.0258, 12,771. Let's do that same. Okay, so you'd have to bring. See, this one's looking like a good deal here. This is what I would recommend. This is already looking good because you're only bringing 30% down, and you're already bringing in a good, 148,000, right? So, and that's 30%, and then let's say you could lock in at 5% maybe next year, so 32, and this is already closing. You're looking at this. I like this. This is one that I would recommend. These numbers look solid on here. Let's say out of pocket though. Let's say you did close at, $495, and then you had your $148,500 down, and then completely out of pocket, 495 times 0.04, say 19,800 for your closing. So completely out of pocket. So you're looking at $168,300 completely out of pocket after you have your down payment and your closing costs. So $168,000, and that's, that's getting. You could bring even a bigger down payment, and now you're looking at pretty good margins. I think that 150 range is like the perfect range for like investor coming in and also wanting to do a rental. If you can get away with putting down $150,000 and then still coming out with like a $300 margin per month on like your rental, I think that's a good start. Okay, I guess that's where I'm gonna end it because we're over an hour now. No one else has left a comment or review, and it looks like we only got one person watching right now. So that's all in today's video. Next week I should be able to do another live stream, so join me again every Sunday at around 11 a.m. Central is when I'm trying to come in here and do a little talk with you guys, kind of talk about different things on the market. Today we really just talked about leases and renting things out, which I think I'm gonna do a little bit more of this because that was actually like kind of educational for me as well. I don't know about you, but I will be walking away with something. What I'll be walking away with is that Pecan Square looks like a pretty good opportunity to get like a good rental within there, not having to put a whole bunch down. But anyways, all right, see you later, guys. Bye. Wait, hold on, not bye. I gotta. Okay, now bye.